Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to the Kennedy High School here in Winooski at the
everything begins with reading.
8-man round robin playoff. This will be the second game. This puts Winooski up against Mill River. Back deep to receive is Mill River is number 40, Dan Richards. Richards coming up around the 15-yard line, up to 20, being knocked down, brought out near the 23-yard line. Each game consists of two 12-minute quarters.
Dan Richards on the return.
Only pain relieving gel with aloe, vitamin E.
So each team will play each other for a full 24 minutes if needed. The first game here was Montpelier against Winooski, and Montpelier pulled out the first game 6-0 on a very kind of slick-covered field today, Grant.
Well, yeah, it looks like the condition of the field is deteriorating as we speak. The rain's coming down pretty good now.
So Mill River has it 1st and 10. Deloya back to pass, trying to find a receiver. Shovels it off to number 34, Carney. Carney will have a loss on the play.
Pass complete to Tyler Carney.
Loss of about 4 on the play, so call it 2nd and 14 for Mill River. Ball spotted at their
Loss of 4, Mill River, 2nd down and
18-yard line. Keeler, number 59, will come up to the ball for Mill River. This time, Deloya will have in the backfield with him number 42, Josh Hennessy, and number 40, Dan Richards, in an I formation on the 2nd down play. Handoff is to number 42, Hennessy. Gains about 5 on the play.
Josh Hennessy on the carry.
Gains back the lost yardage on the pitch off the Carney there earlier, Grant.
Yeah, it looks like until Mill River gets the feel of this game, this is their first quarter of play. Winooski has played, essentially half of football, and I would imagine Mill River will play it pretty conservative here this first down until they kind of get their bearings.
So 3rd and long for Mill River. Deloya brings the offense up in a pass formation again, looking for Millard, number 23, out in the flat, and it's knocked away by number 11, defensively for Winooski, Gavin Rugg. So that'll bring up 4th down for Mill River, Grant.
Well, I think Gavin had an arm on Keith Millard pretty good. The official right there, so he's got a much better view of it. Didn't call the pass interference, but sure looked like he was getting on him from here.
So number 87, Walt Bernier, and the punting unit on for Mill River. Back deep is number 25, Mike Jackson, to receive for Winooski. He's standing at his 42-yard line. Bernier takes a low snap, gets off a low line drive kick, going towards the far sidelines, and it'll be out of bounds, out near the Winooski 48-yard line. 10-14 left in the first quarter here in Winooski in this 3-team round robin 8-man divisional playoff. No score with Mill River and Winooski.
Well, Winooski's going to end up with great field position here, Roy. Ball spotted on about the 48-yard line, Winooski 48-yard line. See if the Mill River defense can suck it up and hold them here and get the ball back.
So Winooski will take over on offense for the first time in this game. And for quarterback is number 9, Brendan Rugg. Behind him is 42, Tony Robarge, and Sean Maynard. Hand off to Maynard. Maynard's going to be brought down for a loss on the play. Tackled by a trio of Minutemen. Keith Millard, I believe Josh McKenzie, and number 58 also in there. I believe that's MJ Hanbury defensively for Mill River. Loss of 3, so we'll call it 2nd and about 13 for Winooski. Ball spotted at the 46-yard line. Call it loss of 2, so call it 2nd and 12. You see we have a slow drizzling rain here this afternoon, Grant. Kind of hampering the pass play. Rugg goes back to pass, trying to find a receiver, but he is swarmed by the whole frontline defense of Mill River. In there, number 17, Bruce Deloya, number 20, Dave Witmer, and number 78, I believe that one is, that player is Josh McKenzie. So that'll back Winooski up a little bit more. A ball spotted out near their 40-yard line. So we're going to call it about 3rd and 16. Call it conservatively, Grant.
Right, boy, Mill River's had the right stunts and blitzes on these first 2 plays, and have just smacked Winooski right in the backfield and stuffed him for losses both times. times. This will be a big play for them.
Rugg brings the offense up, sets him with Robarge and Maynard in the backfield. Fumble on the snap, recovered by Mill River, number 76, Todd Van Deen, defensive lineman for Mill River, in on that play. And Grant, I think there's a prime situation on where the rain is starting to, get the ball wet and hard to hang on.
Right, we can actually start seeing a little moisture standing in the field out there in the muddy spots, and it looks pretty slick out there, getting slicker by the minute. The refs are covering the ball with towels, trying to keep it a little drier, but I think that's a real good strategy by Mill River, trying to play it a little bit more conservatively and try not to give up those turnovers that could be caused by the slick conditions.
So Mill River has the ball on the Winooski side of the field. Deloya hands off to number 40, Dan Richards. Richards up over the 35-yard line, where he's brought down by a trio of Spartans from Winooski. And then number 34, defensively, Kevin Crete made the initial tackle on Richards on that play. Roy Bixby, Grant Witmer, and cameraman Henry Slater from Winooski's Kennedy High School here on a wet, soggy day. Warm, though. Surprised this feels like September weather, Grant.
Boy, it is. We've had great weather this whole fall. Can't complain.
So Deloya sets up with a single back in the backfield, number 42, Hennessy. Hennessy trying to cut out left, breaks the tackle, and he's brought out of bounds by number 29, Mike Jackson, defensively for Winooski. Looks like he picked up about 4 on the play, so we're going to call it 3rd and 6 for Mill River. The ball is spotted at the Winooski 32-yard line, out near the left hash mark.
Than you pay on taxes.
So Deloya brings the offense up again, this time with Carnine 34 in the halfback position, and Richards, number 40, in the fullback position. Richards trying to find some running rooms, brought down first, tackled by number 34, Creed on the play. Reading them plays pretty well, Grant. He was in there on a couple runs earlier that Richards had.
Right, the field being so slick, it's really hard for the offensive lineman to get any traction to, get real good, effective blocks. Henceforth, it's tough to open up those holes. It'll be interesting to see as the game progresses if they have some change of direction, reverses, that type of thing, to take advantage of the slick conditions and probably take advantage of some mistakes.
So on 4th down, Mill River will go for it, sending 3 wideouts, and it's batted down. Deloya's pass is batted down by number 51, Todd Racine, defensively for Winooski. So Winooski will take over on downs. And surprised, Grant, that Racine got some good traction there, enough to jump up and bat that pass down without slipping.
Right, I even from here you can tell, I think Bruce was telegraphing that play. You knew that play was going out to Millard before the ball was hiked, and Racine picked it up also. Lucky the ball wasn't intercepted right in his hands, and he was waiting for it.
So Winooski takes over on downs. A handoff is to 42 Robarge, and he is stopped for no gain. Might have lost a yard on the play as the Mill River defense steps up again and hampers the running game of the Winooski offense. Robarge, number 42, comes out. In is number 32, Mark Houle, offensively for Winooski. 7 minutes left in the first quarter. No score in the second game of this 3-team round-robin playoff here in Winooski. Rugg brings the offense up this time with Houle, lone setback, and Maynard on a wing left formation. Looking back for Maynard, incomplete. There for the coverage was number 23, Keith Ballard, but Maynard does not come up with the ball. And there again, Grant, looks like maybe the dampness on the ball affecting the pass from number 9, Brennan Rugg.
Well, also, even the footing of Maynard there, coming off the line, he could really get no traction. This wetness really slows the game down just a notch or two, all the way around, both the defense and offense. But Mill River defensive line playing really great, up to this point. If they can keep this up and keep the big breaker, keep Maynard contained, for breaking for big yardage, doing a great job.
So Winooski comes up this time with Rugg out of the shotgun formation. Low snap, trying to get it off. He finds number 42, Robarge. Robarge coming near sideline, looking for some blockers. He finds a few blockers, and he's finally taken down by number 78, Josh McKenzie, but does get the yardage for the first down.
Pass complete to Tony Roberge from Brennan Rugg. There is a penalty marker down.
Penalty marker down on the near sidelines. I can see it through the legs of the Winooski players, as we're not quite sure. It looks like the penalty may be against Winooski. The referee, in talking with Captain Bruce DeLoya, number 17, for Mill River.
Voters deserve the truth about the last
Clipping call against Winooski.
Clipping against Winooski.
February 22nd.
So that'll negate the run.
Big break for Mill River there. Boy, that play, you know, it was kind of a broken play from the for the beginning, Roy, and then Robarge cutting back against the grain there and running right by some Mill River defenders who couldn't get their footing and actually had the first down, and that penalty will back them up and bring them about a 3rd and 15.
It's on 27-yard line.
It was the Democratic senators.
So the ball spotted at Winooski 27-yard line on the left hash mark as the offense for Winooski comes in again.
A decent wage.
This time Winooski sets up with wide wing right, that is, number 85 Chris Kane and number 1 Maynard on the left. Lone setback in the backfield is number 32 Hool. Rugg out looking for a receiver. He's going for Kane and batted down by number 34 Tyler Carney. Great defensive play by number 34 Carney.
Tyler Carney.
He was right there, Roy, and actually had a chance to intercept it. It's a great play by Tyler.
Good, clean defensive play by Carney. Make sure he didn't get in to touch the receiver at all to possibly draw a flag.
Right, did a great job.
So that sets up 4th down and long for Winooski. Back to kick is number 42 Robarge, and back deep to receive for Mill River is number 40 Dan Richards, standing at his 41-yard line. 6:04 left here in the first quarter. Robarge gets a kick off. Kick going far sideline. Richards takes it his 35, trying to find a few blockers, breaks a few, flags on the play, and he's brought down near the far sideline, out near the 48-yard line. 2 penalty flags on the play, as the officials will hash this out to see what the call will be against.
I think we're going to have a face mask there, Roy. Both officials right there on the scene, and as they're spinning Richards around, I think one of the Winooski defenders grabbed a mask to bring him down.
As the official, the head referee is speaking with Bruce DeLoya now, number 17, the captain for Mill River.
Get away from it all. Head to the islands.
As we wait the official call.
With a visit to shore.
Yep, face mask
Penalty is a face mask
against Winooski, so that'll bring the ball up onto the Winooski side of the field.
1st and 10 at the Winooski 36-yard line.
Ball spotted 36-yard line on the left hash mark. 5:51 left first quarter in this 2-period game with Mill River and Winooski. So DeLoya brings the offense up this time with number 23 Millard and number 34 Carney in the backfield in a pro set formation. Hand off to number 23 Carney. Goes nowhere.
Keith Millard on the carry.
Brought down by number 1 Sean Maynard and number 29 Mike Jackson. And also in there Richie Myers, number 20 defensively for Winooski. No gain on the play, so call it 2nd and 10 for Mill River. Again, the ball will be spotted at the Winooski 36-yard line out near the right hash mark this time. DeLoya will bring the offense up. This time in the backfield, they have number 42, Josh Hennessy, and number 23, Keith Millard in the I formation. Handoff is to Millard. Millard up the middle, breaks a few tackles, brought down by number 20, Richie Myers.
Keith Millard on the carry.
He got pretty good traction that time, Grant. You know, defensively, he brought the defender downfield a couple yards with him.
Right, did a great job. Kept those feet going. You know, Keith really keeps his feet going. You know, all the time. You know, at a real fast pace, and that's really what it takes in this kind of field. Keep your balance, keep your momentum going forward, and keep digging it out. And good for about 6 yards there.
So call it 3rd and 4 for Mill River. Ball out near the Winooski 28-yard line. DeLoya hands off to number 42, Hennessy. Hennessy tries to go ahead, and he's brought down by 2 defensive players for Winooski. Number 51, Todd Racine, and number 20, Richie Myers.
Tyler Carney on the carry.
This will bring up a big down for Mill River here. They got you know, a short 2 yards, or just about 2 yards to pick up the first here on the 4th down. They really need to capitalize on this good field position they've had here in this this possession.
So this time Deloya brings the offense up with Millard and Carnine in the backfield. Hand on the keeper. Deloya sweeps left. He's out near the far sideline, and he's still on his feet, and he's down near the goal line.
Bruce Deloya on the quarterback keeper.
As he's well near the goal line. He got some good footing out on that far sideline, Grant, and made a good run on that on a sweep left play.
Right, that was great. It's a these fakes up to the middle of the line, and once both the offensive and defensive players commit themselves to the center of the line, by the time they saw Delay to the outside, it was they couldn't pick it up, they couldn't get enough traction, and Bruce had a head of steam and for a good game.
Handoff is to Richards. Richards is in for the touchdown.
2-yard touchdown.
2-yard run by number 40, Dan Richards. Puts Mill River on the board, 6-0 with 3:26 left here in the first period of the two-period round-robin play. And Grant, Winooski with their backs to the wall now. First team with 2 losses in the round-robin will be extinct from further playoff play this year. And the championship game is set for next Friday night in Montpelier. Deloya brings the offense up for the 2-point conversion, looking back for a receiver, and he's going to be knocked down. Couldn't get the pass off by number 1, Sean Maynard. Excuse me, Grant, go ahead.
No, it's okay. Well, it'll really be interesting to see what Winooski does here. As you mentioned, their back's up against the wall with already 1 loss, and they have 2, and they're out of it. I think that since this is only 2 quarters of play, 24 minutes, they really can't afford to play it conservative and hope that they're going to come back in the second half, because there is none. So I think you're probably going to see them try to open things up. You really can't afford to fall behind in this format, or you'll really be out of it. So Mill River probably ought to hang onto their hats and look for the trick stuff and the long stuff down the field to try, as Winooski probably will try to open it up.
So the ball is teed up.
There's a car here in the parking lot with the lights on. Vermont license ANC-800.
Bernier has the ball teed up.
800. Your lights are on.
Geez, that's not my lights, Grant. I hope it's not yours.
No.
Deloya will be kicking off. Kick going to the far sideline. Flag on the play as the ball will go out of bounds. Well, that was funny on that one. They had Bernier out on the field for the kicking team unit. Bernier usually does the kickoffs for Mill River, as it was kind of an odd call that time on having Deloya kick off.
Yeah, I haven't seen that happen this year. That was the first time, and I really don't know what they were trying to accomplish, but looks like they're going to get a chance to kick it over again. So be interesting to see whether we have Bernier come back out, or Deloya to kick it off this time.
I know Deloya did the kicking duties back a few weeks ago. I'm not sure which game it was in, but Walt Bernier wasn't available for the game on that certain day. So Deloya did do the kicking duties that day for Mill River, and it's surprising to see him in there kicking today with Bernier in. 3:26 left in the first quarter. Mill River on top, 6-0.
Looks like Bernier's teeing it up this time and is going to give it a whirl. Had a hard time spotting the ball, trying for the best position with the least amount of mud. So when he kicks it off, he can get good traction. Took some time spotting it.
Ball is teed up on the right hash mark. Low line drive kick. Again, the ball going towards the sideline. And again, the ball rolls out of bounds and a penalty flag on the play.
For illegal procedure.
This is the best. Boy, my mic seems to be breaking up here.
I don't know if it's yours or mine, Grant. I'm kind of holding on here to the wire on the mic. Yeah. Hopefully we don't have technical difficulties today. We went through one. We went through one thing. We got through that.
Yeah. That's the best. I tell you, the last 2 plays, the best yards Winooski's made all day to this point. 5 yards a whack. So got Mill River backed up to the 30-yard line now, kicking off. So they ought to end up with pretty decent field position in this possession.
Now Deloya this time teeing the ball up as he has his hand raised, preparing the kicking unit for Mill River. Back deep is number 29 Jackson, and number 1 Sean Maynard. taken by number 1 Maynard. Maynard coming the far sideline, and he's going to be brought down on a good open field tackle by number 23, Keith Millard.
John Maynard on the 14-yard return. 1st and 10, Winooski at its own 40-yard line.
Boy, Keith did make a good play that time, to hang out right in the muddy part of the field, kept his feet good, and was able to get his arms around Maynard there.
So Winooski has it on offense. Ball spotted just inside the 40-yard line. 3:11 left here in the first period of this 2-period 8-man round-robin playoff games. Robarge and Maynard in the backfield. Pitch back to Maynard. Maynard trying to look for a receiver on the option. Drops the ball, and it's recovered by number 23, Keith Millard, as Maynard was hit hard by number 78, Josh McKenzie. And Millard alertedly bounced right on the ball. And Mill River will take over again with good field position with the ball out near the Winooski 44-yard line.
Well, yeah, Mill River had a outside linebacker blitz coming from the Winooski left side that time. Maynard was able to duck the blitz and get out of that, but by that time 58 had come right up through the middle and put the hurt on him pretty good, and punched that ball right out.
So the Mill River offense comes up again. Comes up with Richards out on the left. Hand off to Carney. Carney going far sideline. He's brought out of bounds by number, trying to get a number there. Number 11, defensively, Gavin Rugg for Winooski. Gain of 5 on a play. Call it 2nd and 5 for Mill River. Ball spotted out near the Winooski 39-yard line on the left hash mark. 2:27 left in the first period of this 2-period game against Winooski and Mill River. And if Winooski does come back to win this game, that would put game 3, Mill River against Montpelier, the 3rd game in the 3-game set. Deloy hands off to number 42, Hennessy. Hennessy goes straight up the middle. Gains good yardage on that play. Kept on running, Grant. He's out near the Winooski 35-yard line.
Well, yeah, they'll be just about a yard shy of the first down there. That was great running, McKenzie really is a bull, and he just kept going right there and picked up about another 3 yards from after it looked like he was going to be put down.
So call it 3rd and short for Mill River. 3rd and about a yard and a half. Ball spotted just outside the Winooski 35-yard line on the left hash mark. Hennessy and Carney in the backfield. Deloya fumbles the snap, picks it up, and he's tackled by number 29, Mike Jackson. And Deloya is very lucky to have that ball fall back into his hands, Grant.
Boy, you can see that ball that was hiked and just fell straight down right out of Bruce's hands. And boy, it seemed like it was down there on the ground forever before Bruce was able to, pick it back up. He was probably lucky to get it back. Usually that close to the line, a defensive lineman would have been in there on it, but he was able to pick it back up, and only about a yard loss.
So we have a timeout on the field with 1:15 left in the first period of this 2-period round-robin game against Mill River and Winooski. Game 2 here today at the Kennedy High School, and a score of Mill River 6, Winooski nothing, and we'll take a short break.
Bernie, who voted
back at the Kennedy High School in Winooski, 1:15 left in the first period of this 2-period game. Mill River on top, 6-0. 4th down play for Mill River. Call it 4th and 3. Handoff is number 34, Carney. Carney is wrapped up as soon as he gets the ball. In on the play defensively for Winooski is number 34, Robarge. Kevin Crete, that is. So Winooski will take over on downs. The ball out near the Winooski 37-yard line on the right hash mark. Just a little over a minute left here in the first period. Mill River on top, 6-0.
Society can exist when children have no hope. Some of the results, the jobs
Winooski comes up to the ball on offense with Robarge and Maynard in an I formation in the backfield for Winooski. Rugg sets the offense. Back to pass, trying to find a receiver, and he does. He finds number 82. 42, that is, Robarge. Robarge knocked out of bounds. We have a penalty flag on the play. As
complete from Rugg to Tony Robarge. There is a penalty marker down.
As the officials get together to hash out what the penalty will be on this play.
He strengthened child support enforcement. He fought for New York's children, protecting New York as no one else.
Now, it looks like this one's going to go against Mill River, Roy. They're talking to Winooski here. I don't know what the penalty was.
got a clipping call against Mill River. Automatic first down.
15-yard penalty against Mill River.
So the ball will be spotted just outside the Mill River 35-yard line on the right hash mark.
Boy, I tell you, I'm learning something all the time here, Roy. I didn't know you could have clipping on the defensive team here, but
Winooski 1st and 10 at the Mill River 35-yard line.
So Rugg brings the offense up. This time in the backfield is number 32, Houle, and number 1, Maynard. Offensively for Winooski. Handoff, keeper that is by Rugg, breaks a tackle, and is finally brought down by number 78, Josh McKenzie, defensively for Mill River. Gain of about 2 on the play, so we'll call it 2nd and 8 for Winooski. Ball out near the Mill River 33-yard line.
Whatever that is, what is it for you? 1-800-244-82.
As Robarge comes in the game, number 42 for Winooski offensively.
Visit with Kit. Hello, Kit.
The blitzing linebackers for Mill River have been in the backfield of Winooski all day long, and they've caused 2 fumbles at this point, hurried the quarterback, and basically dropped him for losses. They've really been having their way so far today.
Pitch back to number 1, Maynard. Maynard going far sideline, trying to get a few blockers in front of him. He's pushed out of bounds by number 34, Carney, as I don't believe he got enough yardage for the first down.
Going to be about 4 yards short, Roy.
4 yards short. Well, that's the end of the first period here.
First quarter with a score of Mill River
At this 8-man round-robin playoff between Winooski, Montpelier, and Mill River. And in game 2, it's Mill River on top of Winooski, 6-0, and we'll take a short break. Back for the second period here at the Kennedy High School in Winooski. Roy Bixby, Grant Witmer, and cameraman Henry Slater here at a very soggy Winooski High School here this afternoon. Mill River on top 6-0 in this round-robin playoff games. Winooski has it 3rd and call it 4. Ball just inside the Mill River 30-yard line to begin the second period. Robarge and Maynard, and we have whistles on the play on the field before the play gets off.
Boy, that's going to be a costly penalty on encroachment on Mill River there, and that's going to give Winooski the first down
5-yard penalty
just inside the 25-yard line.
Offside, that gives Winooski a first down. 1st and 10, Winooski at the Mill River 24-yard line.
So 1st and 10, Winooski. Ball spotted just inside the Mill River 25-yard line. Handoff is a number 32, Houle. Houle tries to go up over guard, and he's taken down by a slew of defensive players from Mill River. In there, number 23, Keith Millard. Number 17, Bruce Deloy, also in there on the play. Number 78, Josh McKenzie, defensively. A gain of about 2.5 on the play as he runs the ball up the middle. So we'll call it 2nd and 7.5. 11:32 left here in game 2 of this 3-game round-robin playoff here from Winooski. Rugg brings the offense up. He has Robarge and Maynard in the backfield this time on the 2nd down play. Fumbles the ball, and he's going to be brought down for a loss as a trio of Minutemen there. Number 76, Todd Van Deen. Number 78, Josh McKenzie, and number 23, Keith Millard. Kind of got the best of Rugg that time, Grant. The ball come out of the center and just kind of went up in the air in his hands.
Well, yeah, he did a great job, really, actually, of keeping that ball in front of him, maintaining control, and stopping it from being a lot bigger loss, or actually maybe the ball being turned back over to Mill River. Seemed like every drive, Winooski's had at least 1 or 2 plays where they've had trouble holding on to the ball during the handoffs or a snap from the center or the fumbles, which has really hurt them in their drives. Really put him back this time. It'll be 3rd and about 15 or 14.
And we have another penalty flag, whistle in the backfield, delay a game on Winooski, so that'll back them up 5 more. As I see the official out in the...
Winooski 5 yards for delay of game.
The back judge out on the defensive side of the field threw the flag up. So call it 3rd and long for Winooski. Going to be about 3rd and 18, as it appears from our vantage point up here. 10:35 left in the game 2, here from the Kennedy High School in Winooski. This time Rugg coming out of shotgun with number 42, Robarge, and Maynard out on a split right. Bad snap again. Rugg brushes off one tackle. He looks for He looks for a receiver out in the secondary. Tries to go to number 85, that is, Chris Kane. Incomplete. I believe it was Carney in there defensively for Mill River, Grant.
Yeah, did a good job flushing him out of the pocket, and then he was being chased by one of the linemen for Mill River. I believe it was 78. Really pushing him, causing him to throw the ball. But boy, Rugg was extremely close to the line of scrimmage that time. I actually thought he'd crossed it, but we don't have the luxury of instant replay to check that one out again.
So 4th and long. Winooski comes up on the offense at Rugg, and Maynard in the backfield. Fumbled on the play. I believe it was picked up by Roberge. Picks up the fumble, but doesn't get nowhere at all on the play. So Mill River will take over on downs. And Grant, I think that portion of the field right there in the center, as you can see what uniforms of the Winooski players, the rain has really taken its toll on that field out there today.
Right, the middle of the center between the two 20-yard lines is pretty well chewed up and a lot slicker. Once you get down inside the 20 on both ends, it gets a lot better. But boy, that play, it looks like they were playing volleyball right there. The ball came out and it got swatted around a couple times. Finally, number 42 for Winooski got a hold of the ball, took off running, but he was really brought down hard by Dave Witmer there and stopped that drive.
So Mill River takes over on the offense. Pitch off to Carney, number 34. Gains about 9 on the play. Goes out near the first down marker on the far sidelines. As it looks like he was knocked out just a little shy of that. Call it about 7. So it'll be 2nd and 3 for Mill River. Ball spotted out at their 40-yard line on the right hash mark. 10:01 left in the second period of game 2 of this 3-game round-robin playoff. Third game, if necessarily needed. Deloya brings the offense up this time. He runs with Richards on a far right and Carney in the center. Handoff to Carney up near the first down, brought down defensively by number 29, Mike Jackson, for Winooski. And he does pick up enough yardage for the first down.
First down, Mill River, it's on 44.
Looks like the fog and haze and everything else settling in here for the afternoon, Grant. Looking off to my left to see the water tower off over the other side of the interstate, and the fog's starting to come in pretty good on that now. So Mill River has a first down. Handoff to, not quite sure who that is. We'll get the number as soon as they come out of the pile. Number 34, Carney.
Tyler Carney on the carry.
No gain on the play. 9:28 left, clock running here at Kennedy High School in Winooski. Mill River on top, 6-0 on game 2 of this 3-game round-robin playoff. Roy Bixby, Grant Witmer, and cameraman Henry Slater with you here, where we're kind of dry, fellows. Right, we're kind of glad to have this booth here.
Reminds me of being in a duck blind, except we're just up a little higher.
Deloya passes out, intends to pass to number 40, Richards, out on the far sideline. And there again, Grant, it looks like the ball just slipped out of Richards' hands on the second down play and incomplete. So we'll call it 3rd and 10 for Mill River. Ball spotted from here at their 45-yard line. Stops the clock with 9:04 left. Deloya brings the offense up again. This time he has number 42, Hennessy, in the backfield. Single setback with Richards on the right side. Deloya takes the snap, looking for Richards, going downfield, and he catches it. Again,
that was
another beautiful catch. Concentration by number 40, Dan Richards. The ball will be spotted out near the Winooski 25-yard line. And when Winooski played in Mill River a couple of weeks ago, Richards had 2 of them great catches like that, and he just concentration on the ball all the time, Grant.
Oh, that was tremendous. You know, the pass, that was an awfully long ball for Bruce to throw, in this kind of weather. But the ball went up there and was essentially up for grabs between Richards and the defender, and boy, he just jumped up, wanted it worse, and came down with it. Looked like Troy Aikman and Michael Irvin there.
Yeah, defender on the play was number 11, Gavin Rugg, and like you say, he just leaped over him and pulled the ball out of the air, which is surprising. Looking out over the field now, it's just kind of a fine mist also coming down now here at the Kennedy High School in Winooski, and again, like you say, with the weather like this, and surprisingly, after Richards missed that previous pass out on the far sideline, the ball just kind of right through his fingertips, but he makes the good catch out on the far sideline. Mill River takes a timeout with 8:43 left in the second period of Game 2 here in Winooski, with Mill River on top, 6-0. We'll take a short break. So Mill River has the ball on offense, 1st and 10 out near the Winooski 25-yard line. Deloya going back to pass again, and it's almost picked off. Deloya looking for Millard, number 23, out on the left side, almost picked off by number 20, Richie Myers, defensively for Winooski.
Pass intended for Millard.
Boy, they were extremely lucky on that one. Millard, who the ball was intended for, was still running downfield, hadn't even turned around yet, had no idea the ball was coming to him, and boy, they dodged a real bullet there.
So incomplete on first down, so it'll be 2nd and 10 for Mill River. This time Hennessy and Richards in the I formation in the backfield. Hand off to number 40, Richards. Richards going up the middle, bringing a few tacklers with him, and he's finally brought down out near the Winooski 16-yard line. Brought down by number 85, Kane, and number 55, Mike Davis, defensively for Winooski. It looks like he gained about 8 on that play, Grant. The yard marker, the down marker, just showing about 2 yards shy of the first down.
Right. That was once again great running by Richards. He really is a gifted athlete, and showed it right there on that run.
So 3rd and short for Mill River. This time Hennessy and Richards again in the backfield for Mill River. Handoff is a number 42, Hennessy. Hennessy taking tacklers with him. And he does get enough for the first down as he drags number 29, Mike Jackson, about 2 yards downfield, but that gives Mill River good enough yardage for a first down.
First down, Mill River at the Winooski 13-yard line.
Yeah, I think, one of the best things about getting down there, about the 12, 13-yard line there, is that from here on in, the sod gets a little better. It's not nearly as torn up or as muddy as it is toward the middle of the field. So they ought to have a little better traction.
1st and 10 for Mill River. Ball spotted out to the Winooski 13-yard line. Handoff is a number 42, Hennessy. Hennessy goes upfield. He's inside the 10. Brought down by number 20, Richie Myers. And try to get a other defensive player here. Number 85, I believe it is, Kane, defensively for Winooski. Gain of about 3 on the play. So call it 2nd and 8. Ball spotted just at the Winooski 10-yard line. 7:08 left, clock running here in the second period.
Boy, with a score here, Mill River could really make it an uphill battle for Winooski for the rest of this period. Being 2 scores ahead, that would really put the pressure on them.
So 2nd down, Mill River sets up in the pro set formation. Deloya on the keeper, going far sideline, trying to get the end zone, and he's in as Deloya hits the pylon just on the
10-yard touchdown run.
On the goal line as Deloya gets in and puts Mill River on top now, 12-0 with 6:48 left in the period. And like you just said, Grant, if Mill River does go in and score again, that is a tough uphill climb for Winooski.
I think some of the Montpelier coaches probably agree with us. I see them clearing out of the booth here. You probably figure they don't need to scout Mill River anymore today because it's probably going to be all over after this play.
Pitch off to number 20, Dave Witmer, for the 2-point conversion is denied. Tackled by number 11, Gavin Rugg, defensively for Winooski. 6:48 left in the second period of this 2-period round-robin playoff game here from the Kennedy High School in Winooski, and Mill River on top, 12-0, and we'll take a short break. Back at the Kennedy High School in Winooski, Mill River on top, 12-0 in game 2 of this 3-game period. Deloya kicks off, taken by number 42, Robarge. Robarge is brought down out near the 26-yard line, it is, by number 17, Bruce Deloya. So Winooski, Grant, will start fairly deep in their territory with 6:42 left in the game of this two-period game 2 of this 2-period game here in Winooski.
Yeah.
First down, Winooski.
Well, I just don't want Walt Panier's mother being mad at you, for leaving him out. That was 87 instead of 17 and making that tackle.
Okay.
Made a great tackle there.
mud on the jerseys out there in the field. Kind of hard to see which number is who. So Winooski has it, 1st and 10. Rugg going back to pass, finds Maynard. Slips one tackler. He gains about 2 on the play. Brought down by number 58, M.J. Hanbury, and number 78, I believe that was, Josh McKenzie. So call it 2nd and 8 for Winooski, as Winooski makes offensive changes. Coming in is Jackson and Houle, and coming out is Maynard and Robarge offensively for Winooski.
Well, I think a combination of the muddy field and, boy, just excellent defensive play by the Mill River team has really neutralized Maynard, who's really the focus of the Winooski offense.
Rugg pitches back to number 29, Jackson. Jackson coming near sideline, trying to get a few blockers, and he's brought down out near the first down marker by number 40, Dan Richards. And Jackson did get good blocks that time, but Richards put the old crosshairs right on him and brought him down out near the 38-yard line, but does get enough yardage for the first down.
First down, its own 38-yard line.
On his last big campaign swing for the election, President Clinton told realtors in Anaheim, California.
As Rugg brings the offense up this time with Robarge and Jackson in an I formation in the backfield, sets the line, hands off to number 29 Jackson, and he's stopped right at the line of scrimmage. And there on the tackle is number 47 Mark Yearshot, number 58 M.J. Hanbury, defensively for Mill River. And you see the official, Grant, on just about every play now, getting a fresh dry ball off the sidelines, where you can tell that fine mist that we have here is really affecting the ball.
Lots of umbrellas out today. Looking down into the stand, it's lots of umbrellas, lots of bright colors.
So it'll be 2nd and 11, loss of 1 on the play for Winooski. This time Maynard back in the game. Rugg going back to pass, trying to find a receiver, finds number 42 Robarge. Robarge being brought down on the sideline by number 23 Keith Millard. Gain of about 3 on the play, call it, so it'll be 3rd and 8 for Winooski. The ball spotted out near their 41-yard line with 4 minutes 30 seconds left in game 2, the second period here from the Kennedy High School in Winooski.
51 people believed to be illegal immigrants inside a rental truck that was pulled over south of Tucson, Arizona this morning. I think it might be a smuggling ring based in Phoenix. This is Amos News.
So Rugg brings the Winooski offense up to the ball here on this 3rd down play. Maynard and Jackson in the backfield for Winooski here on 3rd down. Rugg going back, trying to find a receiver, looking across the field, finds Maynard, number 1, and he's brought down by number 42, Josh Hennessy, and number 40, Dan Richards. Ball out near the 50-yard line. Does get the first down, and Rugg scrambling pretty good to his right out of the pocket, Grant, and finds Maynard coming across there in the flats.
Well, yeah, it was a good play. They actually had, I think they wanted to do some sort of variation on a screen, pass it back to the left and go down, but Maynard very alertly on the broken play, came back over the center, and Rugg was able to get the ball for a good gain.
So first down from Winooski, ball out near midfield, hands off to, passes off to number, try to get a number here, number 85, Kane.
Chris Kane.
Gain of about 3 on the play. Rugg was just blasted by Millard in the backfield just as he got rid of the ball.
Boy, yeah, he unloaded him. He had a open lane, was untouched going through the line, really drawing down on him. And actually, Rugg did a good job standing and deliver that ball. But boy, the receiver was really leveled as soon as he made the catch.
So we'll call it 2nd and 8, that is, for Winooski. Ball out near the Mill River 47-yard line. Rugg brings the offense up. This time Maynard and Robarge in the backfield. Pass off to Robarge, number 42, and he's going to be brought down by number 40, Dan Richards. A good heads-up play again by Richards there. He finds Robarge coming across the flats, this time after he received the pass from Rugg, Grant.
Right. Actually, defensively, this is one of the best games I've seen Richards play. He's really been keeping his head, maintaining good position, and staying in the middle of the field, and he's saved 2 or 3 times some big gainers that could have been broken up and could have changed the complexion of this game.
Gain of about 2 on the play after the official spot the ball. Winooski does take a timeout with 3 minutes 10 seconds left here in the game. Game 2. It's Mill River on top, 12-0. And Grant, I don't know if you saw any of the first game between Winooski and Montpelier, but that I watched it up here from the booth, and that was a really hard-hitting game. Both teams, coming out fresh, and they want to get to the big game next week in Montpelier.
Yeah, I think they really do. And actually, as I say, this is a do-or-die situation for Winooski, and boy, they haven't given up by any means. They're out there, and they do have an explosive team, as we saw, a few weeks ago back down at Mill River. Big plays, breaking it open for some scores really quickly.
Third and about 4, call it. Pitch back to Maynard on the option. Maynard trying to find a receiver, drops the ball, looking downfield, kind of wobbly throw. And it is picked off by number 40, Dan Richards, as the official on the far sideline indicates Mill River ball. And it kind of a wobbly pass when Maynard threw that one, Grant, and it was just kind of up for grabs.
Right. The one thing, I don't know if the camera will pick it up because it was down, but that was, we just got through talking about an outstanding defensive game by Richards, but that was really an outstanding play. They faked a run to the middle, play action fake, and Richards made a move to the inside, which would have left the receiver open in the pitchback, but he caught himself, stayed right on the receiver and really was covering him like a blanket, and was in better position to catch that ball than the receiver.
Deloya hands off to number, let's see if we can get a number here in a minute. 42, Josh Hennessy. Brought down by number 51, Todd Racine, defensively for Winooski. A gain of about 4 on the play, so we'll call it 2nd and 6 for Mill River. The ball is spotted out near the Mill River. Well, let's see. As soon as the official wipes the ball off, we'll see where he'll spot it. As Keeler comes up. Keeler comes up at the Mill River 29-yard line. This time Deloya comes in with Witmer, number 20, number 42, Josh Hennessy. In the backfield, hand off to number 20, Witmer. Witmer goes right, fumbles the ball.
Boy, that's scary. That's the one thing that could probably hurt him at this point in the game is, a couple of fumbles, that would result in quick scores. Throughout the rest of this game, Mill River ought to be very conservative, wrap 2 hands in their body around that ball and don't even give any chance, even a possibility of coughing it up.
So this time Richards comes out on the wide left formation. Pitch back to number 23, Millard. Millard trying to come upfield, coming up near sideline. He's up over the 40, tossed the ball up. And I believe it was recovered by number 9, Paul Venn.
Fumble recovery, first down, Mill River.
And again, Grant, Mill River dodged a bullet on that one. Venn right there as the ball popped loose out of Millard's hands.
Yeah, I'm surprised to see it. I mean, even the pitch, but they accomplished the pitch good. Millard was coming around the left here. Bruce Deloya threw just a beautiful block, clearing it out for Millard, allowing him to get down the field for good yardage. And then Millard was hit and coughed up the ball again. Boy, I tell you, the luck's as far as the turnover has really been on Mill River's side, and they've been able to get the couple back that they've coughed up.
So first down for Mill River, ball out near their 43-yard line, hand off to number 42, Hennessy. Hennessy breaks a couple tackles. He's going to go downfield, being chased by 3 defenders. He looks behind him a little bit, and he's going to go all the way. First touchdown of the year by number 42, Josh Hennessy. 57-yard touchdown run with 55 seconds left puts Mill River on top, 18-0. And Grant, that was nothing but power running coming out of the hole.
Well, I tell you, it was power running coming out of the hole and busting through, but Josh showed some darn good speed, breaking out there, and was really actually pulling away from the defenders. He's a big guy, but showed good speed there, broke out, and boy, that's probably one of the longest running plays gains for the year for Mill River. Nice job.
55 seconds left here in the second period of game 2. With Mill River on top, 18-0, set up for the 2-point conversion. Deloya pitches off to number 40, Richards. Richards is in for the conversion. 55 seconds left. Mill River on top, 20-0. And Grant, Winooski, they played Montpelier hard, and Mill River come out, with a fresh offense and defense, which I definitely think was the upswing here of this game for Mill River. And Winooski actually coming back from a slow start in the year. They had a few 8 and 11 man combination games which they lost, which showed in the overall record, but they came back, and when they came down to Mill River a couple weeks ago and played a good hard ball game to actually tie up the league. Well, they had the win last week against Union 32 in East Montpelier. But, you know, my hat's off to them. They did win the 8-man division last year, and they came back tough this year, and you really can't take that away from them.
No, you sure can't. But he's going back to the old Monday night football days of you know, Howard Cosell or Frank Gifford and Dandy Don. I think it's about time to sing, you know, turn out the lights. You know, the party's over.
And here on lead vocals is Grant Witmer, ladies and gentlemen.
So we. I think Mill River's pretty well got this one salted away.
Kick taken by Maynard. Maynard going upfield. As he goes upfield for the TD on the run back, we have a penalty flag on the play, and we're not quite sure. And a penalty flag in the end zone after the play. It looks like we're going to have an unsportsmanlike on Maynard, as we're not quite sure what the flag up towards midfield is at this time.
Boy, that just shows you, you know, we've talked about, you know, Maynard being an exceptional athlete, and he really showed it there. You know, at times I think he lets his emotions maybe get a little bit the best of him, and, you know, spiking the ball, you know, for that play. But really did show how quickly that he can turn the complexion of the game around, breaking that one open on the kickoff.
So as the head referee, speaking with number 9, Paul Venn now in the Mill River huddle, and talking about what the penalties will be. Next Friday night, Montpelier, 7 o'clock, it'll be the Minutemen of Mill River versus the Solons of Montpelier for the Vermont 8-man state championship. And Grant, here again, Mill River's first year, sanctioned by the school, which is just hard to explain on how good this team has come along this year, and especially the
holding penalty against Winooski, and
the first year in the school and going this far is exceptionally great.
Oh, I would totally, absolutely agree with that, and it's just the fruition of just an awful lot of hard work and dedication by a lot of people to get behind and make this happen, and the hard work and dedication of these kids out here. You know, some of these kids out here that were around, you know, 4 years ago when Mill River fielded their first team as a club, and you know, really were relegated to nothing but playing, you know, JV and unsanctioned games and scrimmages and that kind of stuff. But they've stuck with it, you know, come back every year, and you know, really developed into a fine team. And you know, as I say, I've watched some of the other games, even the 11-man games around the state this year, and I tell you, I really, you know, look out there, and I think Mill River's got some athletes that can compete with really anybody in the state at any level, and I'm just really, really excited to see this, and really brings a lot of joy to my heart.
So Winooski has the ball out near their 15-yard line on the right hash mark. Handoff is to Maynard. Maynard goes upfield. He's tripped up, I believe, by number 58, M.J. Hanbury. And that run back by Maynard was negated with the penalty upfield on Winooski. 26 seconds clock running. Mill River on top, 20-0 in game 2, which looks like right now, Grant, be the last game of this 3-team round-robin playoff. And maybe if we can get Coach Maneri up here, it's going to be hard. He's going to be excited after the game. See if we can get him up here and get his comments on the game today and you know, overall on the whole season.
Well, I think he's got to be pretty pleased, you know, no matter what happened. And as we say, it's just the culmination of a lot of hard work and dedication by a lot of people in this program. And also, you know, I don't want to take away anything, because the support from the community and a lot of the businesses who have supported this team, you know, allowed it to come about. And boy, I just think it's great. And you look down there on the field and see the smiles on those kids' faces and the excitement, being able to go to a state championship. And boy, I tell you what, it makes it all worthwhile.
It sure does, and all the Mill River players out near the 25-yard line congratulating each other, hugging each other. It's been a long uphill battle, as you spoke of just a few minutes ago, Grant. And you know, it's good to see. Well, the bad thing is somebody gets eliminated here, but it's a good thing to see a team in their first year sanction get there. I don't mean to be speaking pro Mill River, but you know, it's good to see him get there. And
Oh,
Let's go on, fellas.
Hey, thanks, Jack.
Yeah.
Jack Healy on Public Address Systems here in Winooski this afternoon. He's going down to call the score in to radio station WSYB in Rutland. And we're going to take a short break here, and we're going to see if we can try to get either one of the Coach Maneris up here and get their view on the game and the season overall. And Coach Nick or Dan Maneri or Jeff McFerrin. And we do have some tape left here. This is usually our halftime at a regular game, but now everything being over, we'll see if we can burn a little tape up here.
I see down there, somebody ought to get a close-up on Maneri's legs down there. I see he's wearing shorts, you know, down here on this kind of day, and doesn't look like they've seen much sun this year, you know. But quite a fashion statement, you know, on this kind of rainy, drizzly day in November in Vermont, and Maneri's out there in shorts. Shows you what a tough bird he is.
Yeah, he sure is. You know, hats go off to Coach Paul Fournette, the coach here at Winooski. Again, like I said earlier, coming back from a slow start this season and bringing the Spartans up to where they came today. You can't deny them anything whatsoever. Good coach ball club, and you know, best of luck next year to them. Of course, last year being the state 8-man division champions. We're going to take a short break here from the Kennedy High School in Winooski and see if we can grab one of the coaches and bring them up on mic here. Final score, game 2, Mill River 20, Winooski nothing, and Montpelier wins the first game 6-0, so Winooski eliminated from the playoffs. So Friday night, November 11th, in Montpelier, at Montpelier High School, will be Mill River versus Montpelier for the 8-man state championship. We'll take a break and be right back. Back at the Kennedy High School here with assistant coach Dan Maneri. Dan, you guys played a good game today. You come out and watched Winooski and Montpelier play the first game, and your team just come right out and played good football.
It was amazing. The kids stepped it up. The defense was just incredible today. They played more with their hearts today than any day I've seen them play. Offensively, it was a little sloppy out there, but we survived. Fumbled a couple of times and recovered. But defense, I just can't tell you how proud I am to see them play the way they did.
So Friday night, you're off to Montpelier. One more week of practice in Wallingford.
Yeah, one more cold week of practice in Wallingford. We're probably going to see if we can do something to get a field with lights, so we can practice under lights. Of course, that game's under lights, and we don't have any lights beside car lights down there. You know that. So we're going to probably do that, and the kids will be prepared. They know they know Montpelier. Personally, I figured Winooski would be the tougher team this week, and they just played one heck of a game, and we are proud of them. We're proud for the program, for everybody involved in it, and you know, I'm just so happy.
Because Grant Witmer was up here with me on color commentary. You know, we just kind of sat back and looked over the whole year mentally, and where the team has come from, their first year sanction, and they've been playing club status now for before this year, I believe it was 3 years.
Right.
And just to come this far in their first year sanction, which I think is very good for Mill River to, like I say, come the way they have this year.
Oh yeah, absolutely. We started out with a loss. I mean, a pretty good sized loss, 52-36 against Montpelier. Then we won 5 straight, and we had a chance to not even have to play today. And the kids had a few mental mistakes, a few breakdowns. We didn't play that good of a football game. And for them to come back and to have last week off and, you know, have 10 days of practice. And we actually prepared for Winooski. We didn't even prepare for Montpelier this week. We weren't even thinking that far ahead. So for them to come back and stick with it for 10 days and then to come up here and play the game they did is a tribute to the kids. I mean, you know, you don't know how proud I am to be part of this program, and the kids got a chance, and we're going to the States, and we're gonna bring it home.
Okay, Coach, we'll let you go celebrate a little bit. And again, Friday night, November 11th, 7 p.m. in Montpelier. It'll be the 8-man state championship. It'll be the Minutemen of Mill River versus the Solons of Montpelier. This is Roy Bixby for Grant Witmer and cameraman Henry Slater and Coach Dan Maneri. So long from the Kennedy High School in Winooski. Final score, Game 2, Mill River 20, Winooski nothing. Thank you.